Make Stocks Fun, episode 4. This week, for fun, we're going to turn it over for our fan questions, most popular questions people have about the market and their 401k. Phil, are you on the line?
I'm here, Brian. I've gathered some great questions from the community. Let's dive right in. First up, people are asking, what's the biggest misconception folks have about their 401k?
The biggest misconception that it's a gold mine. It's literally a gold mine, and if they're where I was years back when I had a job and whatnot, I looked at it like a piece of paper or a report, and I took 2 seconds at it and I threw it in the trash. There was a friend of mine that came to my desk, and he showed me what was possible. He was getting 20, 30% returns in the same plan I was, and that was my wake up call. And I'm here to guide people so they can have the same type of results.
That's a great wake up call for all of us. Now, people also asked about employer matching. How should they really approach that to maximize it?
Yeah, that's a great question. And basically, it's a bonus that your employer allows you to have. You just have to ask the questions on how their matching program works, because it's different from company to company. Essentially, it's free money that you can take advantage of.
Absolutely. Now, another big question from the community, when someone faces that long list of investment options inside their 401k, how should they choose what's best?
Yeah, what they can do, they can go on Big Charts, bigcharts.com. It's a free tool. I use this not only with funds, but stocks as well. And what you want to do is you want to compare the index, basically, bottom line of what you should expect, which is DIA, symbol DIA. It's a spider that tracks the Dow Jones. So basically, that's your baseline, and then you put in your fund symbol over different amounts of time, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and see how it does not only short term, but long term as well. And then you can get a good projection of how that fund performs over the long term.
That's a practical tip. Now, before we shift gears, fans are asking how often should they actually review or adjust their 401k investments?
You should review every 6 months, take a deep look at everything, set up a Google Sheet that has goals. I find that a lot of my customers and fans, they get a lot further when they have actual set goals on their journey.
That's a great practice. Now, transitioning to the market, fans want to know, where do you think we are in the current market cycle?
Yeah, right now we're in a bull run. Although the last 4 weeks, the Dow has dipped 6% from the high. So we're on a little stumble, and I would think it's just a little bear in the short term here, and but the overall look is still a bull run.
Got it. And looking ahead, fans are wondering, what kind of returns might investors realistically expect in 2026?
Yeah, great questions. Yeah, basically the Dow Jones has averaged 10% for the last 10 years, and I don't see this year being any different. Interest rates are becoming lower, and people have jobs, and the overall state of economy is good.
That's a solid outlook. Now, one last big question from the fans. What's the single most important habit you'd say long term investors should develop right now?
Just set your goals. Listen to people like gurus that you respect, and just have like 6 months goals, year goals, 2 year goals. My goal is 20% a year, and it's a big goal, and I aim to hit it because I do this every day, day in and day out.
That's inspiring, Brian. I think the audience will take it to heart. I'll leave it here. Feel free to wrap up the show your way.
Okay, have a good one. Well, that was Phil. Those were some great questions, and I know this journey can be tough. It's just you're already at a job. you already are paying money into 401k. You might as well just see it through. Ask questions. I asked questions to human resource. I got a key code. It was a process, but I stayed with it. And I could have just let that go with my buddy and just thought that was a good deed he gave me. But I didn't stop there. I went to Barnes and Noble every week. I just wanted to learn more and see how the economy works, see how my budgeting works. Just follow, followed everything through until I was satisfied week in, week out. And I'm still thirsty for knowledge today. Investing's very tricky, very complicated, but I'm here to tell you, you can do it. And if there's any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. Thank you, guys. Have a great week.